Prince Harry's body language in his interview on US television has been analyzed by expert Darren Stanton. Prince Harry talked to the American show Today during the 2022 Invictus Games about his recent visit to see the Queen. Mr. Stanton told GB News, "I think he's quite torn between being over there in the UK. He's feeling genuine sadness at not being in the thick of it." He added, "The eyebrows basically come together and the mouth drips, and also when people tend to go like that with the lips, that is almost like a self-reassurance gesture. So in terms of the facial muscles engaged in among the lips, and then also there's a change in physiology. Just in, Sophie and Edward's cancelled tour. Grenada breaks ranks with Palace." Mr. Stanton continued, "So what I look for is, people often get the deception aspect incorrect because when people are under pressure, there'll be an emotional shift. So I am looking for emotional shifts in people's body language. What we saw within that was Harry's lips, if you watch, will go quite pale, and that's to do with an emotional shift." GB News host Neil Oliver asked if Prince Harry had been guarding his emotions. He asked the expert, "Is that him knowing how he feels and unconsciously endeavoring not to show it?" "Absolutely," replied Mr. Stanton. "There's also what we call a linguistic deflection, which in real terms means he is effectively avoiding the question. Not because he has anything to hide," he added. He continued, "In the 10-second clip we see about 7 or 8 sort of red flags almost of shifting emotion." In his interview with NBC's Today Show, Prince Harry appeared to issue a veiled warning to those closest to the Queen, saying he wanted to make sure his grandmother was protected and had the right people around her. Harry did not elaborate on whether he was referring to royal aides or members of his own family. But his comments are likely to have deepened his rift with his father the Prince of Wales and his brother the Duke of Cambridge, as well as perplexing palace officials.